past the hype. Another good thing that came out of this was that Microsoft will be foregoing their point system. I always hated the point system. 1,600 points for 20 bucks. Blah 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 blah. Conversion. Calculators, papers and pen, whatever. Yes, the conversions were simple. You can do it. It was stupid. At least make it penny for penny, so 2,000 points equals 20 bucks. But they forewent that. Now you'll be able to use real local currency instead. I think overall in a worldwide scheme, that actually is the best way to go about it. I am very happy that they changed that stupid point system and are using currency instead. A new Xbox was announced. It has been redesigned yet again. I don't have any pictures of it, so I do apologize for that. But I'm pretty sure if you Google it, you will be able to find it. It's smaller, quieter, it's better than ever. Problem is that they didn't announce a lower price tag for it, or at least if they did, again, I missed it. The one thing that Sony was always good at was that when they remodeled their current console, be it the PS1, PS2, PS3s, they either lowered the price to something that was better than it was before, or they bundled it with something that just made it like that much of a greater deal, either a bigger hard drive, a game, or I believe the God of War 3 bundle was $299, came with God of War Ascension, which was terrible by the way, the HD collection, and I believe a whole year of PlayStation Plus. And that's a great bundle, and they did the same thing with the Uncharted 3 bundle when they revealed the second iteration of the PS3, or the new updated model of the second iteration of the PS3. They gave you Uncharted with that, and that was actually a great deal to go along with it. Uh, the other thing that they did announce was that starting July 1st, if you have a gold subscription, they will start doing a program similar to what PlayStation Plus members are already enjoying, that you will be getting 2 free games. The 2 games that they gave were Assassin's Creed 2 and Halo 3. At this point, I honestly don't know how much of an impact that will have. For Assassin's Creed is pretty old, and Halo 3 is actually even the newest Halo. So right now, yeah, good job trying to copy something that works for PlayStation, but the games have to be a little bit more recent, and if not, at least something a little bit more original. And by that I mean like indie titles and stuff that that normally people wouldn't buy, because they're scared to try it, to move that part forward. They announced a partnership with Twitch TV to kind of do the same thing that Sony is doing with Ustream, streaming your live video, sharing with your friends, all that great stuff. The first Battlefield 4 DLC will be available. The one thing that I did notice in this particular instance is that the battle lines have changed. Last year, it was EA and PlayStation 3. Oh, last generation, it was EA and PlayStation 3, kind of pretty much hand in hand almost the whole way through. PS3 this, PS3 that, Sony this, Sony that, coming out of EA's mouth, and Activision was the opposite. Now it seems that the roles have reversed a little bit, and I will talk about Activision at the Sony part of the video that I do later. But what I want to say is that EA seems to have promised Microsoft a lot of I guess perks. The main one being that the new Respawn game, for anybody who doesn't know who Respawn are, Respawn is a new development company, pretty much that were scraped from Infinity Ward after the whole legal battle. Not really scraped, they defected. I would say they defected, created a new company called Respawn Entertainment. Now they're making a game called Titan Falls. For that particular game, color me underwhelmed. I have my own opinions about the game, but I will hold them because I do not want to disrespect a fellow developer's title. But at this particular time, I'm just not feeling that game. Me personally, as a gamer, not as anything else, not as a professional, as a gamer, I'm just not feeling that game. But they also announced that Battlefield 4 will be getting DLC first on the Xbox One, similar to what Activision now does with the 360 and their DLC. So now the question has to ask, how much longer will that marriage between Call of Duty and Microsoft actually last, with Activision being the parent in that, like, in that deal? Like, how much longer does that have? Because I don't see an ideal situation moving forward where both EA and Activision, two competing publishers, are giving Microsoft exclusive DLCs for their box. It has to be one or the other. I think the Activision deal might be maybe DOA soon after this generation officially like takes place, but we'll have to see how that goes. In the grand scheme of things, Microsoft really did. Hold on, real quick. Microsoft really did impress me. Like I had mentioned in the video prior to these press conferences, it's all about the games. They delivered the games. They did have what I want to see as far as like a mix. They had a World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition, the new Killer Instincts, of course. Like I said, Dead Rising 3 Xbox One exclusive. It might come to PC, but for the time being, that game did look sick. Titan Falls. Right now, it's only being mentioned as an Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC title. But like I said, for the time being, for what it's supposed to be, I am underwhelmed with that title. Again, I do have very strong opinions about it, but I will keep those to myself. And if I do wind up playing it, that's my platform of choice right there, will be the PC. Mm, Overall, from what I saw from Microsoft, I am impressed. I am glad that they went away from the stuff that they mentioned at the reveal. This was pretty much them saying, yeah, we do games too. They did it pretty good. And at this point, from the negative Z rating that I had them going into this conference, I will have to give them a good solid C to C plus because they brought the games. Not only that, they did mention some very nice exclusive titles. I do have one on pre-order. Whether or not that pre-order gets paid for and I actually get an Xbox One is yet another story. I'm still not sold on the whole Microsoft thing. Paying for online play, and before you guys start screaming, I will mention that part for the competitor at that video's time. Paying for online play, barely getting anything useful out of that membership fee. The whole DRM, having one game locked into your account, the need to verify your credentials every 24 hours, it's too much for me. I don't buy gaming consoles to feel like I'm in. And I'm back. Sorry, my mic goes out. Uh, I don't buy gaming consoles to feel like I'm indebted to said company to play on their consoles, and that's kind of how I feel about Microsoft. Like they're pretty much pounding their chest saying, "We have the best thing ever, and you will follow these rules, or you're not allowed to play in our yard." And to that extent, I have a few choice four-letter words that I would like to say, but again, I will not say them. You guys can use your imagination and figure out what those words actually are. But overall, the games plan mentioned, the plan that they actually have, I feel really good about it. Again, I do have a pre-order. I'm just not too sure that I actually want one in my house this year. Everything that I saw, everything that I'm excited about, has me leaning more towards maybe mid to late 2014 as far as me getting it. So yeah, the final score that I'm going to give them right now, heading into this conference, which can change, will be a solid C to a C plus. So that is my impression. That is my opinion of what I felt about the Microsoft press conference at E3 this year. Tune into my next video, which I am going to record shortly after this one for my Sony recap. And this has been Corn Beater. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.